The 2017 edition of Sailing Arabia the Tour saw 8 crews racing more than 700 miles around the Arabian Gulf. Reigning champions EFG Bank Monaco aim to take their 4th consecutive title, with French sailor Thierry Douillard once again leading the team.
We start in Muscat and we cross the peninsula in Hormuz, going to Sohar first, Kassab. After we went to Abu Dhabi, Doha, and end up the last day in Dubai. We have different type of races. We have the long one, the offshore, going from city to city. And in some city, you have what we call inshore races, just between marks. It's 45 minutes compared to 30 hours, for example. So it means that all the team have to be really, I would say, accurate on the offshore and inshore. And that is a real teamwork because we have, first of all, we have to work before, I would say weeks before the event. We have the route. And when we are coming close to the regatta, we take some weather forecast and we start to make our routing. So it will be our expected track, for example. And so we work also, okay, to say to the trimmer on the boat, okay, that is the condition we will have. So it will be windy or less wind or big breeze with sea state. So it means that the guy on the trimming side, they have to adjust the mast for that. They have to adjust the fitting of the boat. So it's a big mix before the start. And after, you have to be more precise on the mast tuning, the choose of the sails. And closer you are going to the regatta, and during the regatta, every time you try to be the more accurate to the conditions that you have. First of all, you need to be fast. So fast means that you have to have the trimmer and the S-man working together to have every time the good setup for the mast, the sails. And we are playing, we are talking about millimeters. So you really need to be accurate in that. And the other major point for me is the routing, the weather, the tactics, and the big strategy, I would say. The navigator is in charge of that, but we have 2 or 3 on board also to help him to have some feedback from what's going on and to always have the good question, are we sure, are we agree or not, what do you think, is it correct or not? So that is all these discussions. Like always, we are talking about degrees, small adjustments. And all this kind of thing at the end make you a touch in front of the fleet and make you winning at the end.
True to form, Douillard skippered his team to victory, having dominated the podium throughout the tour. As the regatta is contested in a fleet of identical FAR 30 yachts, success is dependent on the abilities of the sailors on board. The racing is designed to test the crew's skill, teamwork, and versatility.
The goal of the classes is to be at the same level at the beginning. And everybody has the same boat, same sails. And after that, the way you are using the boat, you improve with the boat and to learn the boat about the sails, the mast, everything. So that is really a key point to have everybody at the same page at the beginning. And after, with the experience of the work, you will see some different way of using your boat and your staff. And that's what makes the difference at the end. With the experience, you know that everything could happen, like we said. So you have to be prepared that you have a plane, but you need to beat the sea or even sometimes a D plan. You know that because you have the lead, it's easy, or you are the back start, or you are at the back of the fleet and you have to come back, or there is something special arrive, you break something. So there is something that with the experience, you know that everything will happen. So you have to keep in mind that you will never give up. Never give up. Whatever happens, you can come back in the game, and the same if you are leading, never think that it's easy because you have 1 mile to lead. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. It's pretty hard, to be honest, because when you start the day, you say, oh, I still have 29 hours to go. But in fact, you're going step after step, and you cross the line and say, oh, we did it, and finally it was working. So it's a good feeling.